Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. This video I'm talking about a Antonelli penalty update ahead of the Hungarian Grand Prix, as well as a key update on Aston Martin's upgrade. So let's start with Aston Martin, and as we know, they've had a disastrous season at the back of the grid, and things got even worse at the last round in Belgium with the team miles behind the second slowest team, Cadillac. They were just so slow around that track. However, in the background, Aston Martin have been working very hard on a huge upgrade that will be introduced at the Hungarian Grand Prix, and this upgrade is going to completely change the Aston Martin car. Now, after the season began, Aston Martin quickly made the decision to focus on a single large upgrade package rather than bringing parts over the course of the season. And while it's been reported that this upgrade in Hungary could really bring Aston Martin up the grid, with it being said that Aston Martin's upgrade package this weekend will be a huge change. The British team will essentially debut a B-spec car in Hungary. It's understood that Aston Martin aim to cut the gap to the front in half. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 55,000 subscribers and your support is incredible and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now this upgrade will have been led by managing technical partner and team principal Adrian Newey. And while the team have a long way to go to get to the front, I think with this upgrade they could get into the midfield, and that would be a big step for Aston Martin after running at the back for the first half of the season. And Aston Martin Chief Trackside Officer Mike Crack has said, as quoted by Crash.net, "For us, the most important thing is that we go back racing, because we've not over the last events. It was very difficult to keep up with the midfield, whatever it's going to bring. I think going racing is the most important for everyone. I think that period that we had with no upgrades for very long now is over, so it looks good for the future. We are just all looking forward to Budapest and seeing what we have." But let's move on to Kimi Antonelli, and ahead of the Hungarian Grand Prix this weekend, it's been revealed that the Mercedes driver is close to a grid penalty. Basically, Racing News 365 said that ahead of first practice in Belgium, Antonelli moved on to his final power unit allowed in his allocation, meaning a grid penalty for now has been avoided. However, it leaves Antonelli at real risk of a grid penalty at a future event, with any further power unit change resulting in a penalty. So why has Mercedes already moved on to the final fresh power unit allowed for Kimi Antonelli? Well, as we know, Mercedes have suffered reliability problems in 2026. And Racing News 365 say that the Silver Arrows opted for an engine change in Belgium after identifying a potential issue in the data from the power unit Antonelli used at the British Grand Prix. To avoid the risk of a failure, the team made the change to allow it to investigate whether the suspected issue is a genuine cause for concern. Mercedes hopes the power unit can be used again later this season once the issue has been resolved. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.